Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and checking out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right in my living room in midday, doing what I do for you. I have a little time to kill, so I figure I'd do something constructive, give a lesson on what I think is important. Today, let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Message in the story. Got a good one for you today. I always say that, I know. But this is good lessons in life. Trust me. I'm giving them. All you got to do is tune in and receive them. I see you doing that. And again, I appreciate it. That's why I'm doing it for you. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten you, inspire and educate you, hopefully motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, getting to know yourself a little bit better, being your best self. Right Thinker's way of life can do just that. Through what? Mental and spiritual discipline when daily. What it'll do? Help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. As a right thinker, your goal is to know yourself through these lessons that I'm hopefully getting across to you that you're learning from. Let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken you. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and you know the deal. To Mayat be true. Without balance, you're going to have problems. And this is a good balance in your life right here. A good mix with combination like right thinkers. Let's talk about why meditating and fasting is important in your life. Like I said, good combination, a life lesson. So it'll be good. It's personal. All right. Personally, I meditate and have been meditating daily for the last 6 years. I know the importance of meditating. I do it. I use it. Part of my ritual. My meditation times are always different, but it's a mental state of mind that you have that you go into that serves every individual differently. I use mine to download or to flesh out bad information, useless information. Get rid of it. That's what it's for. Okay. That's what meditative state of mind is for you to do. Use it. Free your mind and the body will follow. I know how. I don't meditate because I don't teach meditation because I'm still a student. I'm still practicing every day. So that's not my area of expertise. It's the area that I follow for routine purposes that I know for myself the benefits of it because I get them. I know how and why I meditate daily. It works for me. Every individual do whatever you do, it should suit you. You do what works for you. The sun is bright up here. I ain't doing the curtain thing. I guess I ain't going there. I'm doing it. All right, the backdrop, the little sunshine back there, it's all good. All right, but the idea of meditating is to get your mind free of nonsense and clear and ready to take in new stuff. That's all. I'm still getting better at meditating. Why? Because I'm doing it on a day-to-day basis. And again, I'm in practice. They say it takes years of practice to perfect something. I'm just practicing my meditative state. That's all. I haven't perfected it yet. So I'm not trying to teach it to nobody. I'm just letting you know that's what I do. And you want to do that? They got people who teach that too. All right? I just don't teach it. All right, here you go. Now, if you meditate, you're connecting with your higher consciousness, aka God. Remember, God is a mental concept. And it's also the spiritual understanding. You got to put the heart and the mind together. That's why thinking is very important to being able to conceive and understand God as a concept. Sorry about that. Woosah. Breathe. Bring it down. Bring it down. All right. If you want to be God conscious, meditation is a must. That's communing with God. When you see the guy sitting there and they go, the guy I follow, Sadi Guru. Now, I meditate at max. I do 30, 40 minutes, and that's, to me, that's a long time to be in that state of mind, just personally for me. I can't imagine being in that meditative state. He went into the state of meditation, and when he woke up, it was 13 days later. This is why I listen to what he got to say. He knows some things. So that's another thing about listening to somebody who has concepts and understanding that you can follow and know that they're giving you the real deal. All right, here you go. When you go into that state of meditative state of mind, it's a godly state, and some people like to hang out there. Some people not with sitting there getting connected with God and forgetting the world. Everybody got a different perspective, a different point of view. I use it to flush and download new information. That's the purpose. I can't go into it for long periods of time. That ain't my thing. It don't work for me. I'm just saying. I know people who do many hours in that state. I can have my conversation with God through my meditation points and my prayer. I'm conscious of both of them while I'm doing it, while I'm going through it. I don't lose my faculties or that. No, I don't go that deep. So, like I said, I'm still practicing on the surface. Meditation is you're listening to God. Praying is you're talking to God. See, it's a conversation. Go both ways. When the Bible tell you, still yourself, know that I'm God. Yeah. In my meditative state, I'm going right to you. Okay? I don't need the middleman. I'm just saying. Next one is meditation is the means of clearing our minds. When you use it the way it's intended, it's for you to go into that state where all the stuff that's been in your mind, that stress that you carry around, all that stuff that you don't control, let it go. I hear people talking about, well, I'm still harboring a relationship from 10 years ago. That's crazy to me, okay? If you don't know how to flush out thoughts and concepts that don't have no value, no rhyme or reason, you just hanging on to it because of an emotion or a memory, that's not the right thing. I'm just saying. So meditation helps you get rid of those things. That's all. Everybody got different ways to do it. Meditation is one that I use. When I meditate, I flush out the bad thoughts and focus and keep the good ones in mind. All we have with the brain is based on memory and imagination. How good your memory is and how vivid your imagination is will see how clear you can make your vision from what you're using for what you have. If you got low vision, if you ain't got too much intelligence, bad memory and no imagination, not too creative, okay? The heart and mind working together as one. When you're meditating daily, you can put them together and let them do what it is they do. It's a beautiful thing. That's why I hear people talk about, I don't talk about that because, yeah, it works. Trust me. Like I said, I got years of that. I don't even talk about that. Meditation, a.k.a. right thinking, is the way of life. Live it. I do. Going to yourself, spending time with yourself, you should find time, carve that time out. Well, I ain't got time. Okay. Time is one thing that you don't have to waste doing what you think you want to do. Time is used to be spent doing what you know what you need to do, and then everything else will take care of itself. Not doing what you need to do, you'll never get done what you trying to want or what you claim you want to do. It don't work that way. My mind is fresh from daily cleansing of meditating and going into that state of mind where I can unload the stress and the bad things, the baggage that I don't need to carry with me into the next day. So you do it daily. Your computer, don't you have a button to delete or trash, whatever? Your mind works the same way. Remember, the computer is based on the human brain. You carry too much information, what the computer tell you is dragging. Why? Because you carrying too much baggage, unnecessary information that you just keep saving. Man, delete that nonsense. Well, I got a problem with that. I do the same thing on my phone with pictures. So everybody to each his own. Bottom line is you should be able to get rid of bad thoughts and bad ideas for the good thoughts and good ideas to come in. Empty the cup, so to speak. Another concept. Here we go. Now we're going to deal with when you fast, you're getting more spiritual. Fasting, the concept is to fast is to not give in to your flesh, your desires of the flesh, things that you want. Or I'm not going to go 12 hours without eating or drinking. My man, and then see right there, you ain't even thinking about what the benefits of. You worry about what you don't want to do. That's the difference. It's a mental thing. And once you get comfortable, watch this. When I was young, I fast because we was poor. We had no food. I don't mind going to sleep hungry. If I get hungry early, I'm going to bed. Why? And nothing I can do, I'm going to sleep. That's just a trick I used when I was a kid. I'm just being honest. All right. I learned early in life how to go without. Now I perfected it to the point where I use it to my benefit. See, now I can mentally discipline myself not to do something. Why? When I didn't have it, it wasn't a big deal then. I've also been incarcerated. So your likes and your wants, your desires, or you learn to curtail them real quick, or you're going to have problems. So doing without is not a problem. Fasting should be a thing that you should try, because what it does is when you don't give into your ego, the flesh, the desires of the body, you're getting better acquainted with your spiritual part. That's God. Trust me. Work with that. All right. Fasting is saying my spirit don't need to be fed with food. Spiritual discipline will help you along that venue of doing without pleasures of the flesh. Trust me. All right. Feed your spirit, starve the flesh. It's a spiritual thing. Trust me. And if anybody who ever fasted, they know and understand how it works. Trust me. If you haven't done it, you can't conceive it. Okay, watch this. To fast is to starve the flesh, feed the spirit, aka the soul. The soul can be fed with constant thoughts, focused thinking, and being conscious of what you're doing and following your spiritual discipline course that you set forth. I'm not going to do nothing from here to here. I'm not going to do that. If you could not do things, not smoke, not drink, you can do the same thing with any concept you want to use it with. That's the power of the mind. Trust me. I'm going to get back and wrap this up. Wow, here we go again. It's a long one. Sorry about that. Again, I did a godly fast and my spirituality grew off the hook. I did a 60-day fast, changed my life. That's all I can tell you. All right. Now, my personal experience with fasting was how my spirituality just grew exponentially. I had no idea, but when I started getting comfortable with it, I seen how it worked. I just kept going. Okay, so I can tell you, I'm a witness of the transformation of the power of fasting spiritually. A pastor put his 40 in, been a different pastor ever since. Not that he wasn't good before, but now I said, my man, you in the upper room. You get closer to God, trust me. I don't and I won't teach what I haven't proven for myself or experienced and done to make sure before I give it to you it's safe and it should do what it's supposed to do. That's a guarantee that I will not give you something that I haven't done or tell you or teach you something that I'm not familiar with myself. It's not hearsay. It's what I know. That's what I teach. All right, here you go. I fast daily to this day. I told you, it's like right thinking. It's a way of life for me. I haven't eaten since this morning. It's afternoon. So it's what I do and how I do. And I do what I do for you, including fasting. But that's for me. I got more for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back.